Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. So we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the Flex Utility Pro. It is an outside waterproof box to be able to contain a number of Ubiquiti switches. I'm going to show you how this practically goes together and what you get in the box. So let's just jump straight in. Let me just show you around the box to start with, because I think it's probably the easier place to start. So we'll actually see you've got quite a depth here. We've got options to punch these holes out, which will then allow us to go through and bring our power cords up through here. We've got options to punch some of these holes out, which is obviously going to be able to bring our Ethernet cables in. On the back, if we turn it over here, we have got our mount to be able to hold this, which we'll talk about in a minute, but this will slide in there to allow you to hard surface mount that or pole mount it. Haven't got really anything else that rests on the sides, and then just up here we have got our clasp. We've got a screw hole here to allow you to screw this closed as well. So as we know, there is quite a number of different switches out there, and we've been restricted really up until now with an outside box to what we can actually fit inside here. We've had the Flex Utility, which has really only taken the USW-Flex, the small 5-port switch. This gives us greater flexibility, and I'm really quite actually excited about this. So what's this designed for? It's designed for a number of different switches. Like I said, we'll use this as an example. You don't get this in the box. It doesn't come with it. This is separate. This is the Flex 2.5 PoE. This comes with an external power pack, or you have to buy the external power pack for it. So the idea, we can actually get 2 layers in here. So let me just show you how that would work. So you're going to get these 2 punched out panels. We'll drop the first one into the bottom. Now, realistically, anything that's got a DIN rail or anything that's got a screw hole that would fit in here, and we'll look at that, you do get some screws and lugs for it as well, will allow you to fit in there. So if we were to take the backing plate here, you can see I can line up the holes. That would be for our power pack. If this was a power pack, we'd clamp that into place. Obviously, you've got quite a lot of depth there, so you could get all your cables and everything neatly behind there as well. And then if you're mounting this switch, you're then going to put this second plate in. Again, you're going to pop its bracket in place with its switch ports pointing down, clamp that into place like that once you've screwed it in. Obviously, these are our holes and they're traveling through. We've got this foam barrier here. So once we have punched out where our cables are going to go, then the cable is going to come through there and it's going to be sealed in place. And then obviously with that held in place, the box can be closed up, clamped, and you can screw that back into place. Now, the interesting thing with this is the depth that we've got. So this will take a number of switches. This will take the non-PoE 8-port version of this switch. Obviously, because of the depth, and if you've got a little DIN rail, you could put even, I've tried and it fits in here, you can put in the door, the hub door, and the hub door mini would fit in here, allow you to then put some other fitment over on this side. So I really see this as a really versatile, anything that you can do with the size and the dimensions in here, really, and across 2 layers, because not only with just that in, you've got another gap on the top. We can get plenty in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 cable outs, and obviously we've got our bigger slots down here. So let's look a little bit further, other than the practicalities of that unit. What you're actually going to get in the box as well is you're going to get your drilling guide. We've just shown you a little bit about this, but you are going to get your bracket. So we've got our options here. You can see our corrugations here against a pole. So we've got a metal zip tie to hold that into place if we want to. And then obviously we showed you here on the back, that's going to then slide up into that bracket and can be screwed, as you can see, into place to hold it in place. So that's our hard mount surface and our pole mount bracket. We're going to get some screws and lugs for our hard surface mounting. Then we're going to get a number of screws to help us screw and fix all of our bits and pieces into those corrugated, those perforated sheets that we had in there. And you're going to get a fixing tool to be able to do those up as well. So hopefully that's really been useful. I'll open this up again so you can just see inside. I see this as an incredibly versatile box. Look at the dimensions, but I reckon you'll be able to use this for more than just the switches it's designed for. Hey, hopefully that's been useful, at least to have a look and see what options you've got with the Flex Utility Pro. Why don't you head on over to our YouTube channel? Got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless and camera security, performance guides, how-to guides, how to set up Unify Protect, Unify Access, all of those type of things as well. So why don't you head on over there, subscribe, and stay up to date.